If I want to say something, I'm loud enough.
So when you want to say something, you'll be loud enough?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh no, I missed sneeze.
God bless you.
It's still itching up in there.
You going to go or not?
I don't know.
As soon as I say 3, 2, 1, that's you.
Like it's itching up in there.
Is that what it's going to be?
It feels like it's gonna.
Are you going to blow? What are you going to do here?
I don't know. It's itching up in there.
You're listening to the podcast where we talk about life, sports, family, and everything in between. Welcome to Just Talking Out Loud with your hosts, Ron and Terry.
Hello and welcome to the show, Just Talking Out Loud. I'm Ron.
And I'm Terry.
And Terry the Sneezer. We've been wanting to go on, but she keeps saying she's going to sneeze.
I feel it.
So I could say, I'm Ron, and you can go, achoo! I'm Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Terry just got back from babysitting. How was that, Terry?
It was
That's
good.
your part-time job now that you've...
Part-time. It seems like I'm babysitting someone all the time. If it's not...
Oh, well,
If
yeah.
it's not them...
It's me.
It's no.
Yeah.
Or it's a dog.
Yeah, true.
Or they
That's
just
true.
bring the dogs with them or, something. Or,
Yeah, they like to
it's
bring the dogs with them. This is true.
It just seems like it's no. But, I mean, this morning, I called Mom and she said, I saw her go out the door. That's why I called her.
Oh, okay.
And then she's like, no, I didn't take them. I'll take them when I get back. But that's not how you're supposed to
No,
take
you're
'em.
supposed to be on a routine when you take medicine. So
Yeah.
So we've got a couple things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about turn-ons and turn-offs.
Turn-ons and
Yes.
turn-offs.
We're going to talk about the pajamas. They can actually tell if you wear pajamas to bed, what type of movies and all kinds of things. They can tell by whether you wear pajamas to bed or not. And it's kind of interesting.
I don't know about that.
You might be
see if
surprised. I was kind of surprised.
Is it right
Well, we'll find
for mine?
One of the things they guessed right for me.
Okay.
So I'll just tell you that. And then we're going to talk about what people got stuck in their ears in 2023.
Ooh, really? Like from the emergency room?
Yes.
Or what? Okay.
And then we're also going to talk about what people, in 1924, people had envisioned what 2024 would be like. So we'll talk about some of the things they
in
thought.
what year? In
1924.
Oh, 1924.
Yeah.
And they wrote them down.
They wrote them down,
But they
and I
put them
have
in a
them.
time capsule
Yes,
or something?
and I have them right here, so we can go over those.
Okay.
So that
sounds
should
good.
take up about 5 minutes, and then we should be done. What do you think?
Okay.
Is that good? No, but first though, I wanted to, remember the last time we did 2 weeks ago was Valentine's Day, and I was talking about like some funny names that people have for each other.
Yeah, like snookums.
Yeah, like Snuggle Muffin, Waffle Wizard,
Waffle Wizard.
Puddle Jumper,
Puddle Jumper. I bet
Sock,
there's a story behind that one.
maybe Sock Puppeteer. I'm not sure exactly what Sock Puppeteer means.
Sock Puppeteer.
Bumblebee Boogie,
Bumblebee Boogie.
Jigsaw Snuggler. That's if you do puzzles together, maybe.
And snuggle together, I guess, while you're doing them. I don't know.
Gigglesaurus Rex.
That sounds like something you'd call Ben.
Yeah, Mushroom Commander.
Mushroom Commander. Ooh.
Disco Snuggler, if you like disco.
Okay. So were these ones posted on your website?
No, I did these
or
by
no?
AI.
Okay.
I had AI
Oh, by
do these.
AI. Okay.
I said, make me up some. Cupcake Connoisseur.
Cupcake Connoisseur.
Pillow Fort Architect.
Fort. Oh, that's
another one
yeah,
for,
I
you
have
know.
to do a tent for him all the time. Yeah.
Mischief Maker Supreme.
Oh, wow.
And I'll just do this one. I'll leave on this one. Sassy Snugglebug.
Sassy.
Will you be my snassy Snugglebug?
Sassy.
It seems like a lot of those are too hard to. You want something simple. Like
Yeah.
Snuggle Buns or something like that. I don't know. Can you think of those? What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing. I have one I can't win, so you know.
Oh, so you have to keep doing it. You know, there are people that are listening to us. They want our
I'm
undivided.
listening. Yeah, I'm repeating them and listening, and
They're giving us their undivided attention while they're driving. I'm sure.
yeah, I hope they're not undivided if they're driving.
Well, they're paying
Because,
attention to
I mean,
us.
this guy on the freeway on the way home come flying. He was on my rear end, like tight on my rear end. But a semi had gotten over to pass another one in front of me.
Yeah.
And so we all slowed down. He's right up on my butt. So I got by him, and there was another one, and there was another slow car. And I got by them, and I got over. When I got over, I hit my, tap my brake, like, get off my.
I would too.
You know?
I tapped all the way.
And he comes flying by me just to cut right in front of me and get off the exit.
This is going to.
No, coming home today.
Oh, coming home. Oh.
Yeah, like he got off the 84 exit.
Yeah.
Like right there at the exit. He's on my butt. Like, what was he going to do? He was going to miss his exit.
Yeah.
What if I would have slowed up?
Yeah. There it is.
I told you. I knew.
God bless you.
It's still in there. There's more behind it.
I'm sure there is.
But I mean, I should have slowed up and made him miss his exit. If I would have known he was going to do that, just cut over.
People are idiots.
I know.
They are idiots. That's why I hate driving.
He would have had to go off the next exit or something.
Oh, he'd have cut in front. He'd got around you somehow. He'd have
No,
figured it out,
I mean,
run
there
you
were
right
two
over.
semis. So one had just passed the other one.
Yeah.
So he would have either had to slow down and get behind them to get off,
Oh, no, he can't do that.
or cause an accident to get off.
Yeah. I'd have kept hitting my brakes. Or gone slower. You were in the passing lane?
Well, yeah, because he was like the one trucker got over, and
Yeah.
I was not wanting to wait
Get
even
behind
slower
him,
than the
yeah.
other trucker that was
Right.
even slower than him.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
All right, let's do some turn-ons. I know that didn't turn you on, being in traffic.
No.
Neck kisses, nibbling, and eye contact is apparently some of America's 20 biggest turn-ons.
I'm too ticklish for neck kisses.
We don't do. I thought we did some we do neck kisses. You're not that ticklish.
You don't like smooch on my neck a
Yeah,
lot.
I do. Don't I?
No.
I don't give you hickeys. I don't do that.
No, you don't smooch on my
No?
neck a lot at all.
What am I?
No, on my
What am
lips.
I doing then?
You're on my lips.
Where am I? Is what I want to know.
You're on my
What
lips,
am I nibbling
babe.
on? Is what I
Okay.
need to know. So they did this survey, and the neck was voted as the biggest turn on. So what do you think of that, Terry? Apparently not. You didn't do the survey.
I didn't.
Followed by your partner saying just 3 little words.
I love you.
I like that.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That seemed to, and that ramped up the mood.
Yeah, I mean, if you touch me in the right place and I say I like that, you're going to keep on touching it, aren't you?
Oh, over and over again. This study was conducted by Eden Fantasies, and they wanted to find out what the biggest turn-ons and turn-offs are. So this is going to help
Some people have feet fetishes.
Yep. I do like feet. I like, especially in high heels. I like high heels. Women in high heels just, I don't know. It just does it for me. I think it's sexy. So that's just me.
It doesn't matter what
course-
they have on with them.
well-
ripped up blue jeans or
Oh,
ripped
no, I
up
don't
blue
care.
jeans shorts or
No,
whatever.
doesn't matter. Now you can't have the toes that are all curled up on top of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
You
turns
got to
you
have
off.
some nice.
You have to have some
Yeah.
nice feet.
I mean, yeah, I
but
don't
like
want-
ballerina feet, some of them
those are
like,
tough. Yeah, because they work hard. They work hard in
They're
those
hard-working toes.
tiny little and the tiny little shoes. Anyway, so they found that 76% like their partner giving them a little verbal reassurance
Yeah.
when they're in the bed.
I would say that. Do that, don't
Like-
do that.
Thank you. No,
Ooh,
thank you.
baby. Ooh, baby.
A little nibbling on the ear was
Yeah,
another
you
high
might
score.
nibble on my ear every once in a while. I don't know, but
So that really got people going. So 46%, though, now we're going to go to the other end of this, so to speak, love the presence of sex toys in the bed because that's a turn on.
36%?
46.
46%.
Almost half. As you get older, things get a little, need a little
slower,
little extra oomph.
Yeah.
In the bedroom. Men, how do I say this? Let's see, for instance, this was in an article, so it's not like it's dirty, but it's kind of dirty. It's tough because my mom's listening. So it's a little hard to, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say a little hard. For instance, it appears that men get a lot more out of going down on their partner, on their women,
than women do on
than
men.
76% of men said that going down on their partner is more of a turn on than the opposite, where women's only 56%. And a lot of women refuse to do that.
I know a lot of women.
They don't want to do that at all.
Yeah. 1
in 4 reported that going down their partner was a turn off for them. Women was a turn off. So anyway, we have this list, and the list is the 20 biggest turn-ons. Now we've already, these are turn-ons. These are turn-ons. So we've already done
quite a few of them.
A few. We know neck kisses is number 1.
Ear nibbles.
Ear nibbling is let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I should have numbered these.
Yeah.
I thought they were numbered. It's in the top 10. My partner telling me that I like that.
I like that.
Is number 2.
Okay.
My partner undressing me is number 3.
Undressing me or
so I'm assuming
undressing
whoever
me with his eyes.
No, just I think it's undressing you.
Okay.
My partner, doing going down is there. Undressing so one partner likes being undressed, the other person likes undressing the partner.
Okay.
So that's still in the top
it's a
10.
turn on whether you're doing the undressing or whether getting
you
undressed.
You like it.
You like it getting undressed or or you doing it.
Is there anything else? And now there's the last of the top
I don't know.
10.
We've watched
lingerie.
some of them shows where the kink is in, and
the
then
kink
they
is
gets
in.
And
we've watched some of those.
They probably get the handcuffs out, and their heart rate goes up, and they're
Well, they were building that. That one lady was going around on Netflix.
Yeah.
Building specific rooms
for it,
for people. So I did the top 10. Lingerie is number 10. So
I think it'd be neat to have a room like that, but like it's hidden. Like it's like this room is that, but it's hidden. Like you can use this as a family room, but when no one's around, you can just unfold, like the folding beds. But it's it's extravagant.
Oh,
it's
that one.
You unfold the cupboard and
it has this it goes down and up,
stuff,
right?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, and that chair. Yeah, that.
It was a special chair.
And then just like well, this looks like just a normal cupboard. Then boom, it's not.
It turns out to.
Yeah. It's so you're entertaining guests, and someone opens it and what's
50
that?
50 Shades of Grey coming at you, and 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was number 8. Sorry, lingerie was number 8. Number 9 is eye contact during sex, and then number 10 is going down on my partner. Did I say that already?
No.
My partner going. Okay, so it's
it's opposite.
One is the opposite. All right, so do you guess any that? Well, we'd already said sex toys. That's in the bottom. That's in the top
bottom.
20.
It's in the top 20.
It's number 12.
Okay.
Anything that comes to mind that is a kind of a turn on that we didn't mention?
I don't know. Tied up.
That's on there. Being dominated. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Pulling hair.
That is on there.
Is it?
It is. It's number, let's see, it's 20. It's number 18. Pulling your hair.
How about shaved nude? Shaved completely, no body hair.
Let's see. No, it's not on here. Oh, wait. Having to be quiet and sneaky while the roommate is in the room, or even role playing, came in at number 20.
Oh.
So it'd be like us having sex with your mom in the house. You don't like to do that but it would turn you on because you'd have to be quiet. So you'd have to
I
like
might turn you on.
stuff
to be
something in
quiet,
your
yeah.
mouth to keep you quiet
Right. Oh,
while you're having
stuff a sock in there.
while you're having, or whatever. So you said anything else do you think of
I'm trying to
that
think
might
if
turn
I
people
had-
on? That might be in this.
Um,
You did this
a
for me.
striptease.
Striptease, yes, you did that. This is dirty talk in English. Like you'd have to talk like an English accent.
In English. Oh,
I don't know. Yeah. Being teased, kind of tease a little bit. Is a turn on. Spanking is a turn on for some. Being rough is another turn on, and biting.
I don't know. It depends on how hard you bite. You bite something off, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be in trouble.
Now here's the 20 turn offs.
Okay, the 20 turns.
So is there? Let's talk about that for a second. Do you have? No, we got a lot of stuff we can talk about. There's one other page here. So turn offs. So what would you think would be the number one turn off that you was like? No, I'm not. We're not doing this until blank. Any turn offs that you can think of that it's like this
Lots
is not.
of them I would think other people would think.
Yeah.
of.
Well, okay. Well, whatever.
Like going down on someone.
Okay.
Like if they don't like it, like they might not mind it being done to them, but they don't want to do it. Women don't like, they don't like to do that.
Yeah, it's
I know
not,
a lot of women don't like to do that.
These are a little different. These are like some of these are not so much what you do when you're in the bedroom, but actually how you conduct yourself.
Oh, being mean to one another.
Stuff like that. Yeah,
Like
being
if
mean is
you're
number
angry,
2.
Yeah.
Like-
I know people who like to have a fight and have makeup sex. It's angry sex.
Yeah,
you know?
this one is number 2. It says being mean and being rude to wait staff. So if you're out on a date, right, and they're being rude to the
a
people,
waitress, then
right? So it's
they're
a turn
turned
off.
off.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's that kind of thing.
They're turned off. You want to come up? No, I don't want to come up. You were rude to the waitress. Why would I want to come up with you?
Yeah. Anything else that comes to mind that might be on that? I should mark these off.
Maybe
as we go.
someone who doesn't tip, someone who doesn't
Being cheap.
cheap.
Very
yeah.
good. That's on here. Yep. That's on here.
You're cheap. You only took me to McDonald's. You want a slam bam thank you man afterward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got me some nuggets, and now
So
you
now
want
you expect
want a
something
nugget.
for, yeah.
I'm surprised you're not getting number 1,
Okay.
because number 1 is kind of like,
Just
think about I don't I give it away.
inconsiderate or not in tune
Think
or
about
not communicating.
a person in their and how they present themselves.
Being sloppy.
Okay, well, yeah, kind
Not
of.
neat.
Poor hygiene.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that obviously. If you stink,
Oh, if you stink, go get a shower.
yeah,
Don't come near me.
shower first.
Put your goats
and
all
even
up
then,
in
it's
that.
it's still
They
questionable.
got to be clean or they're not coming near me.
Eating with your mouth open is a turnoff. So you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, eat like a horse. How about being flirty with other people?
Well, yeah.
Is a turn
I mean,
off.
you're on a date and he's flirting with someone else. Don't be coming to me later, honey.
Right. Talking about exes. So you had an ex and you're talking about the ex, but you're on another date. So, I mean, it's kind of a turnoff.
Yeah.
You're still into that
It's
person.
something you might want to talk about before, you get to the altar
Yeah.
or anything, but,
Well,
just so they know, don't get surprised that they dated your cousin Joey,
Yeah, exactly.
and you're going to go to Christmas dinner and guess what?
Yeah, like that show
you
we
might,
watched.
You might want to know that before,
When we were watching
before you have a family dinner.
Love is Blind,
Yeah.
and the guy finally told the girl he was going to propose to her, I think the next day.
And he
But then told her
but
that-
why'd he wait so long? And especially when her secrets put him away for a whole day, and he didn't know about hers. And then he waited until right before he's going to propose to tell her that.
Well, people
and
are,
it flipped her out, and she was out of there.
are listening, and they probably don't know what we're...
That's okay. They can figure it out.
what?
Love is blind.
Well,
Watch
yeah,
them.
but I mean, in this case, we have to tell he was actually he went to what it is, Love is Blind. You have a room that you're in a room, but you can't see the other person at all. And you kind of really
get to know one another.
Engage in just conversation, get to know each other. So you don't know what they look like. But here, the very first person he talks to.
Was it the very first person?
Yeah, it was number one. He said hello, and she said a bad word. And he goes, well, that's not what I was expecting. Here it was, she knew
his voice immediately.
Yeah, because they dated. But he didn't tell the other girl. And they became really close.
Yeah, and it made it a really...
If you like something that's mind-numbing, then what's it called? Love is Blind is a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to push it.
Yeah.
So anyway, turn-offs.
Turn-offs. That was a big turn-off for her.
Oh, it was turned her on. Yeah, she left. She just said, she left.
I can't handle this.
Talking too much or not listening is a turn-off. Dressing poorly.
Well, I said communication.
You did. You said communication. Dressing poorly. I think you even said something like,
yes, I said not being neat or whatever.
Baby talk.
Like mismatched clothes.
Yeah. Baby talk is on there.
Stripes and dots. Kids at school wear that all the time. They'll wear a striped shirt with I'm like, did you think that matched? It doesn't match at all, I want to tell the kids, you know what? You don't match. People think you're weird. And you wonder why they call you weirdo? There it is.
There it is. Oop, there it is.
Yeah.
Baby talk, you into, is that a turn off? Baby talk.
Baby. I do that to the dogs.
I want to take you and just...
Yeah, but you're going to say something else.
I got to stop.
Talk,
well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, baby
that's
talk.
That's a turn off?
That's a turn off. Well, I mean, yeah, baby talk, not talking,
Yeah.
Talking to your dog. Insecurity. How about fingernails, long fingernails? I would say dirty fingernails.
Dirty fingernails would turn me off. Men, yeah, I wouldn't want long fingernails on a man, but on a woman, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I know.
You don't mind long fingernails, do
No, I scratch my back. Wearing too much cologne or perfume. That's a turn off.
Especially if you have asthma. It could be an asthma attack. And
body hair. A lot of people don't like a lot of body hair.
Well, so I said shaved all over.
Being too handsy in public.
Yeah. It's like you show affectionate. You want an arm around you, but you don't want them grabbing you in the wrong place in front of your mother,
Bad driver is a turnoff on this list.
I can see that. Because if I was with the guy that, flipped it around and it cut me, I'd be like, you're not getting any for a while. You're like...
You're not cutting
You're a
in on
bad
me.
driver. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're a bad driver. You don't need anything from me.
And finally, some turnoffs, calling me a pet name in public. Smooches.
Oh, Smoochy, come over here.
Honey buns. You forgot to pay for this. The top 5 turn-ons in bed for men. The partner saying, I like that. Partner going down. Undressing my partner. Or going down on my partner, and neck kisses. That's for men. For women, neck kisses, she wants to be said, I like that. Mm-hmm. Undressing, going down, so it's kind of the same. And then the top 10 non-sexual turn-ons, non-sexual. Mm-hmm. Someone that smells good.
Smells good. Eye contact.
Yep. Eye contact. Yep.
Someone who looks good.
Dressing nice.
Dressed
okay.
up.
Yep. That's on there.
Heels.
Very good.
High heels for men, anyhow.
Yep, that's on here.
Nice, clean shaven. But some people might like beards, might like it the opposite.
Some like, a manicured type beard. So it's not on here, but being affectionate is on here. Making you feel appreciated is a non-sexual turn-on. You said dressing nice. How about intelligence and confidence?
Yep.
Generosity is on here. Active listening. When you act like you're paying attention to your partner, that's to me, that is a turn on.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at the person in the eye.
You're actually listening, and
you're not like you look like you're in space. Yeah, staring off into space.
Playing a game on my phone.
Playing a game on your phone. How about playing with my hair or being taller than me? That's kind of weird.
That's a turn on to him?
It's a non-sexual turn on. It's just someone likes someone being taller than them.
Well,
So
maybe
just
that's
some
a
of them-
tall girl doesn't get that a lot.
That could be. Yeah, that could be too. That's a good point. So those are just some of the turn-ons that and turn-offs. Was there anything on the list that you think is missing? Anything you thought was missing
I don't know.
on the list? I don't think so.
I don't think
I think
so.
they covered everything.
They covered most things anyhow.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm keeping you awake.
I think that you know, some of the bad behaviors cover like all bad behaviors in a restaurant or driving, like when the bad driving. You said bad driving.
Bad driving was one.
So any
yes.
kind of bad driving.
Yeah.
You know, whether you flip someone off or you know,
Yeah.
cut in front of them or whatever. The bad driving's bad driving. You know?
Right. So we went from that to some things that just put you in a good mood, right? Instantly, you know, certain things that happen during the day that put you in a good mood. Anything that that's happened to you?
Good food always puts me in a good
food.
mood.
Okay, let's see. Is that on here? Yeah, we should talk about.
The
We're gonna talk about food.
sunshine puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, sunshine. Finding money in your pocket is
Oh
always
yeah,
a good.
that's always a good one.
And it doesn't matter how much either.
No.
It makes no difference how much money you find. If you reach in a pair of pants you haven't had on in a while,
and you
find out
pull
$1 or
$5,
$5, and if it's 20, you feel like you hit the lottery.
Yeah.
Getting a surprise refund.
Oh yeah.
We just got one today, $36. Hey, it's $36. It's from the car, the truck. I mean,
the truck. We paid too much for the truck.
we paid $36 too much. How about a random compliment from a stranger? I had someone. I was at the post office today, and this lady was behind me. We were walking down in the parking lot to get to the back, and she goes, "I had a Maverick back in the 70s, but it wasn't a truck. It was a car." And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "I really love that color." I said, "Oh, thank you." She said, "I waited a year and a half for it." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But," he said, "Oh, I really like the color." And I said, "Well, thank you." Because
Because it is. It's
It's
not,
not
a
a
red
color.
red. It's
No.
a orangey red.
but it's not a compliment. It's not a color that I would have normally pick.
No.
We've usually had blue, white,
Silver,
silver,
gray.
gray. That's, I think we had one black car, I think. Wasn't it black or no? Maybe we didn't have black.
We had a blue Murata. We had a gray Eagle. We had a couple white vans.
Yeah, white Woody. We had the Woody van.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that was a compliment. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever complimented you that, made you feel pretty good? Anybody said anything to you that? I guess not, huh? No one,
I've
or
had
you
some
can't say.
offhanded comments that I
okay.
just didn't take really as compliments.
Must have been a compliment, though.
But when you say, "I really like your pants," and they're staring at you like that, it's not a compliment. It's like, "Ooh, you're
That
weird."
is a compliment.
No, it's,
And you say,
"Ooh,
well,
you're weird. Get away from me."
No, you say, "Thank you. I got
when
these
it's
at
a
Gabe's."
strange person that,
How do you know they're strange? They like your pants. Even though they're not looking you in the eye, they're still...
I'm sorry. That's not my type of compliment.
I really like your pants, though.
I don't think you like these ones anyhow.
What are those?
Those are the stretch jeans
those are the
we bought
jeans.
when I
Okay.
was heavier.
Oh,
So, like, the next time I put them on, they'll be baggy in the butt.
baggy in the butt. Someone let you jump in front of them in line. That puts
always
you in a
makes
good
you feel
mood.
good. Mm-hmm.
Hearing your favorite song on the radio, does that put you in a good mood?
Yeah, good music is always good.
Here's a good one. Getting a bonus at work.
Oh, yeah, that's always good.
That is a great,
That makes you
put you
feel
in a-
appreciated. Like, oh, I did my job well.
and it puts you in a great mood.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting every green light.
Oh, I could do that some mornings on my way to when I was working.
Yeah, just cruise right on
I
through.
could get from here to work in 7 minutes flat when I hit all the green lights.
Hearing your baby's first word.
Oh, dad, mama.
Yeah, I agree.
Beckett just laughs when Fenn gets in his face.
I
He goes,
know.
"Ah," It's funny.
It's so cute. Your partner, I like this one. Your partner randomly showing you affection.
Just
That puts me in a good mood. I like that. When you're trying to make a point and someone finally gets it after an hour and a half. Familiar smell from your childhood. Well, it depends.
Yeah.
If I stepped in poop, then my mom burns all my clothes and my shoes. It's not really a great mood. A loved one says they're proud of you. That's good. Finding something you thought you'd lost. That's always always
we
fun.
found things years later.
Yes. Waking up before your alarm and realizing you get to sleep a little bit longer. That's always nice.
I can't go back to sleep. If I do go back to sleep, then I sleep too late, and then I'm rushing.
And finally, getting upgraded like on a plane or a hotel.
Yeah, that's
always nice. Those are just some of the things that we
make us feel better.
Yeah, make us feel a lot better and put us in a good mood. All right, coming up, we're going to talk about some movies. First, I want to talk about movies that you watch when you're sick. Is there a movie or something you like? There's two different sides to that.
We like whether you're in the mood for comedy or what to cry.
Yeah, but when you're right,
When you
depends on how sick.
yeah.
Well, it depends on how sick you are too.
Yeah, when I'm really that sick, I sleep.
Well, we got stuck in our ears in 2023, and then also we'll find out what people predicted from 1924 of some of the things they thought would happen in 2024, and that is all coming up next. So you want to start a podcast, maybe you're listening to the show today and you're thinking to yourself, boy, that would be fun, and I have a lot of things I want to talk about. Maybe today is the day. Maybe you're looking for a new marketing channel, or you have a message that you'd like to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show. Now, it is a lot of fun just talking to your friends. Maybe you have ideas about sports, life, or whatever your passion is. Today's the day. Podcasting is easy, it's inexpensive, and it's a fun way to expand your reach online. And where should you go? Buzzsprout. It's hands down the easiest, and it's the best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. And your show, believe it or not, can be online and listed in all the major podcast directories in minutes, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcast, and you wouldn't believe how many more there are. And they make it simple to join all of them. Podcasting is not hard when you have the right partners, and Buzzsprout is the team to join. They are passionate about your success. You can join over 1,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. We're one of them. We've been on Buzzsprout from the beginning, and I'm so glad I joined up. I had a little bit of an issue, emailed a customer service rep, and they got back to me within 5 minutes, and they had me calm down. It wasn't that hard, and what I was doing was my fault. So here's all you got to do. Click on the link in the show notes. It tells Buzzsprout we sent you. You can support our show, and if you get a paid plan, you get a $20 gift certificate from Amazon. Now, here's some other things that Buzzsprout provides. Like, you get a great looking podcast website. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I got to get a website, got to pay for that. No, you don't. They provide it for you. Also, they have audio players. Maybe you have a website, and all you want to do is promote your show on your own website. You can do that with their audio players, and you can also drop it into other websites and on Facebook or Twitter, and they help you do it all. Believe me, Buzzsprout is the way to go. They've helped me immensely, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe today is a day for you to start your podcast. And if you do, check out the link below in the show notes and get a $20 Amazon gift card. We're going to talk about movies that maybe you watch when you're sick. But first, I was talking to you about pajamas or not to do pajamas.
Yeah, what movies you like, whether you wear pajamas or not.
Well, yeah, that kind of goes with both of those.
What if
two different
you wear pajamas
stories.
only when it's cold outside?
Well, I know. So they did this survey, right? And they wanted to find out, like, if you're extroverted, you love horror, fall asleep to TV, podcast, if you're more likely to sleep in the buff. So they did this survey of 2,000 people, and they wanted to find out who slept naked and those who preferred wearing pajamas. And it looked at all the differences in their personalities and their sleeping habits. And those who sleep naked, and this is the one that, because I have been lately, because I sleep better that way. I don't know why. But they were slightly more likely to be a night owl, which is not me.
No.
I'm not a night owl.
No, you
at
go to
all.
bed, you're snoring 7:30
Yeah.
sometimes.
And they're also more likely to say they're very confident than those who sleep in pajamas. And again, I don't think I'm not very confident.
You're not?
Not really. I mean,
In some things you are.
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a night owl, and I don't say I'm very confident. I do the best I can. But anyway, so not only that, the respondents who sleep in the nude were
But you do your job.
were
You do
happy in
your-
their sex life. That ain't true. And for those with a partner,
You're so bad.
they said
The ones that sleep in the nude were happy with their sex life?
yes. They didn't ask me this question. And for those with a partner, they said it's positively impacted their intimacy. Again, on that one.
Well, it's hard when you got kids here and
We don't have kids here.
it's not a lot of
An
times.
85-year-old
with
kid, that's about it.
you. And then we have moms
Not
and
every
kids
day.
and dogs and
Now, here's one that got me. Nude sleepers were most likely to have Cancer as a zodiac sign. Guess who's a Cancer?
you are Cancer.
That's me. While pajama wearers are most likely to be Capricorns.
Oh, I'm Sagittarius.
You're a Sagittarius. People who sleep in pajamas were more likely to watch drama in mystery movies, which is not you.
Not me at all. Neither.
I mean, we've watched some drama, but that's not our go-to.
No, that's not my go-to. Comedy, romance.
And it says
Romantic
pajama
comedy.
wearers were more likely to be early birds, which you really, you can stay up if you want it. I mean, I think you just go to bed because I'm already going there.
Yeah, and I used to be more of a night person,
Yes.
but being married to you, I've become more of a morning person because the light goes on at 5 o'clock in the morning, so you might as well get up and get things done.
Yes. I like getting stuff done in
And
the
then
morning.
you're to sleep by 8 o'clock at night, and what am I supposed to do unless there's a good movie on? And you know what? There's not much good on at all anymore.
No, it's hard to find something good. Regardless of what you wear or don't wear, or you sleep in, the average person wakes up feeling fully rested less than half of the week. I had a rough weekend. I couldn't sleep at all this weekend. A couple of times I left the bed. I don't even think you knew. You were kind of snoring.
That's because I couldn't go to sleep, and then by the time you gotten up, I was finally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been having trouble, sometimes the ringing in my ears is so loud I can't go to sleep at night.
Most people feel rested only 3 mornings per week, which is also the number of nights they fully sleep through the average week. Less than a quarter said they are very satisfied with their sleep quality, only 24%. 55% who sleep naked said they have nightmares.
They have nightmares.
Yeah, I'm always in school.
You're always
And
in
I
school.
don't have any clothes on. Always in school for some reason.
And that's because you're sleeping naked,
I don't
so
know
you
if
have
that's-
naked nightmares?
But it says the taste of movies is horror movies, and I don't watch horror movies.
Yeah, that's true.
So that can't be it. It's not a nightmare. It's just kind of it's a weird scenario.
Yeah.
It's just, why did I forget my pants? I don't understand. Must be something I always worry about. So anyway, that's just some of the things that people do with their pajamas or not pajamas. But it doesn't match some of the things that,
No.
I mean, I am an early bird, and that says I'm a night owl if I sleep. Sometimes I don't. I mean, it's not all the time, but I like to be free sometimes. This is actually more information I
Like
need
to
to
be
tell
out
everybody
there.
to be
Out there.
Yeah, I want to
like
be out there. Yeah, just kind of out there in bed, not out there anywhere else.
Just
Out there
in your own private
in my own
home.
private way.
Yes.
Before we get to, what are these? What are the difference between those who sleep naked and those who sleep in pajamas? So, okay, sleep naked, more likely to be Cancers, that's me. Watch horror movies, not me. A night owl, not me. More satisfied with their sex life. More likely to get nightmares. I don't really get that many nightmares. More likely to believe their choice of sleepwear impacts their quality of sleep. Yeah, maybe. So those who sleep in
Well,
pajamas.
you don't have to worry about it getting wrapped around you in anything.
Yeah. So those who sleep in pajamas are Capricorns. You like drama and mysteries. You're early birds. You're less satisfied with your sex life. Less likely to get nightmares. Less likely to believe their choice of sleepwear impacts your quality of sleep. You don't. I mean, you just find a pair of pajamas, and next thing I know, you're out cold.
No, I'm usually listening to you snore for quite a while before I'm out cold.
Somehow I don't believe that.
I've even woke you up and tell you you're snoring, and you're keeping me awake.
All right, so if you're feeling under the weather, let's keep with the sleep thing.
Okay.
You're going to turn on the tube. What are you putting on? Do you have that fuzzy feeling? You want a good flick to watch? And they did this poll for millennial parents with kids between 4 and 12. And they said the average mom or dad watches about 5 hours of TV shows or movies when they're home sick. See, it depends on the type of sick.
That's what I mean.
If I've got a headache, the last thing I want to do is watch TV.
And whenever I've run a fever or whatever, I'm tired, like COVID, I just slept through it. I mean, I slept.
Yeah, you didn't watch no TV.
I didn't watch any TV at all. I just snored right through it. I didn't think it was that bad. I slept right through it.
So here are some of the
I
things.
was just real tired. And when I finally woke up 3 days later, I was okay.
Exactly. 3 days later.
Yeah.
So here are what people are turning to when they feel a little bit ill. Respondents are watching action and adventure movies like Harry Potter, Hunger Games. And it also finds that when a sickness strikes, 4 and 5 spend most of their time in the bedroom, which is true.
Yeah.
If you're sick, if you have a house full of people,
even when I was sick, I would get up and drink water, go pee. You know, if you weren't drinking, you probably wouldn't have woke up at all. So
you kind of want to isolate too,
yeah,
don't you?
Yeah, because you don't want to give it to someone and have them give it back to you.
Right. So you're most of the time in the bedroom. 42% are on the couch, and then or the living room. Results revealed the respondents got sick about 3 times per year. Which I was trying to think how many times I've had a cold, but I've never gotten, thankfully, knock on wood, I'll just knock on there, that I haven't been sick. And I hope I didn't put the whammy on me. Parents were more likely to prefer old favorites than to wrap around something new. Watch something you may have seen. It's because you know, if you watch something new, you don't want to fall asleep. But if you watch something you've kind of seen, and you doze off.
Especially if you like it and it makes you giggle and, you know.
Yeah. They said parents with 6 kids are watching Harry Potter or the Toy Story films. That's something.
Toy Story films?
Yeah. Watching that.
They were all cute.
Frozen.
I've never seen it.
If your son never have either. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory would be a good one. It's an old one.
Is it Charlie is that the old one or?
There is an old
Willy
one.
Wonka's the
Willy
older one.
Wonka, yeah.
Right.
No, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's an old one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't seen a lot of these movies.
When she, they go through the chocolate factory, they win from, the golden thing in the candy
I thought that was
bar.
Willy Wonka.
That's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Well, Willy Wonka gives you the gold bars, and that's how you get to the store.
Yeah, but I don't think it's called, the movie's actually called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know why we're arguing over Charlie and the...
Well, just because that's what it is. It's the same movie.
It's the same movie, just it's more focused on Charlie then, and not Willy Wonka.
It is.
Is this a different movie altogether?
No. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is...
All right, so when we're done here, we're going to look this up because I'm very confused.
Okay.
If kids are nice and healthy, but mom and dad are stuck at home, then they're watching rom-coms or a go-to movie genre when they're down for the count. So they're watching stuff like, that's more of a series, I would think. Maybe something on Netflix. Love is Blind. What was the other one we were watching?
Was some kind
what was
of
the
island.
one on the beach?
Island.
Love Island?
I don't know. There's so many of them. Some of them we don't even make it through 1 or 2 episodes. We turn them off.
A lot of people like to watch a feel-better movie.
Right.
To make
yeah,
them
like
feel
I would
better.
be like a comedy, something that's going to make you giggle a little bit and, Or you're laying there blowing your nose and coughing your head off,
Yeah. And if you're sick, what's your go-to food?
Comfort food.
And in that it would be...
What?
Come on. What do you eat?
Sugar.
If you have...
Sugar.
No, like if you're sick, a lot of people make this because they
chicken
think
soup.
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup and...
Hot beverages.
Yeah.
Tea, coffee.
Hot cocoa.
They want their favorite blankie.
Hot apple cider.
Hot apple cider. They sometimes want their significant other or their pet to be beside them.
Yep, laying on their feet, snuggling their feet and keeping them warm.
Oh, God. Okay. let's leave that and go to what we got stuck in our ears in 2023.
That is funny.
Let's
what
see.
What do people stick in their ears?
What could we possibly stick in our ears that we haven't done already? So emergency rooms are pulling these out of patients' ears. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can you have any idea what they might
Peas.
be? Not on here.
Oh, really?
No peas.
Some kind of cereal.
We have some really no cereal. No. Some really weird ones. I don't know exactly. Well, I mean, I can see some of it, I guess. So do you have any ideas at all? I mean, I know you got some, but they're not on here. Any other ones?
I don't know.
Okay, so here's some of the things that emergency rooms are pulling out of their ears. Part of a crayon has been in somebody's ear. I don't know if they were scratching it and it broke off. Who knows? A wooden match was in somebody's ear. Toilet paper. And this is because a lot of people
they used it like a Q-tip.
Yeah, a lot of people put this in their ear, toilet paper, when taking a shower.
So that the water doesn't go down.
Couldn't remove it because it gets all, toilet paper is the worst because it's going to get soggy
too
and
absorbent.
then it's going to go down into the canal. Popcorn kernels.
Yuck.
In both ears. Apparently one wasn't enough. He had to put it in the other one too. A googly eye was stuck in somebody's ear. I'm sure that was during a crafting accident
event, yes.
that happened. Somebody's googly eye ended up in somebody else's ear. Paint and gum.
Paint?
Paint.
And gum.
And gum. Those are just some of the things that we pulled out of your ears in 2023. So what do you think of that?
I think that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. That is crazy. All right. This was one I wasn't going to do, but I actually was going to do it. If you're on a jury, let's say you got picked for jury duty.
Oh, I have been.
So you've been picked and the defendant comes out, right? Mm-hmm. Are you judging that person by his looks?
I think so, a little bit. That's why they tell you to dress up for court, like wear a suit or, you know what I mean?
You mean if you're the defendant?
Yeah. Well, they tell you that no matter what, just so you seem more reputable. You know what I mean? Even if you're an eyewitness, being part of the jury, if you're called up there as an eyewitness and you don't even dress in matching clothes, you have striped top and polka dotted pants, and they're different colors, and you look like a clown.
Well, sometimes
I don't think I'm going to take you as serious as I would a guy in a suit.
Yeah, but sometimes they only get to wear is orange. That's the only suit they have. If they're coming from...
No, they allow them to dress for court.
Well, so they decide for themselves whether they want to dress or not? If they're coming right from jail?
I'm pretty sure they can dress for court.
Well, it says here that you're going to want to have... Now, I did read a story. This isn't the story, but a lot of jurors will look at a defendant and immediately, just by the looks, say he's guilty. And it takes seconds.
Why? Because his eyes are too close to each other or something?
It could be anything. He's got one eyebrow. I don't know. It could be anything. But it was that kind of thing. Well, this is a little bit different in that an average person forms a first impression in 27 seconds.
I believe that because I think being on a jury, I would look at everyone, not only the defendant, the prosecution, everyone. If they don't seem professional or don't seem reliable,
Right.
then I'm going to take them lighter than the ones that do seem reliable.
Dollar Shave Club, which I used to be a part of. I get some of their stuff. They changed their blades and it's a little bit different now, but they did this study and they wanted to find out what assumptions that we were making when you meet somebody new. And so they found that in order to leave a positive first impression, you should
shave.
When
Smile.
I do this,
Smile.
that says shave to you.
Smile.
I'm smiling at you and you're saying shave.
Well, it's a shave club, babe.
I know, that's true.
Shave and smile.
I know. See, that you thought more into this than I did. So smiling, being polite, smelling nice, being a good listener, making eye contact. You see, the show is kind of a lot of this today.
That's like you got a guy who, has a ripped up T-shirt and sweatpants on who comes in to testify and he doesn't look anyone straight in the eye ever.
That's very good because that was on here. Eye contact.
Then you're not going to take him as seriously as the person who walks in with a suit with some confidence and says, "This is what I saw on that day." You know what I mean?
Right.
If he, looks down the jury and he knows he's telling the truth, so he's not afraid of eye contact and he's dressed halfway decent and is clean, then you're going to take him more seriously than you do
On the other hand,
the person that didn't wash their face or brush their teeth and have a dirty, ripped up T-shirt on,
And you are really...
I'm just saying, if you look more professional, and it goes with
but
not only your
guilty.
looks, they might be, but not
It's
only your
you.
looks. It's not only your looks; it's your confidence and your mannerisms and everything. It's
Conversely, smelling bad, acting arrogantly, which is all this stuff dressing poorly.
Yeah. Now, if you dress real good and you act arrogant, though, that kind of turns you off too.
Right.
Because if you come in there dressing so nice that you think you're better than everyone else just because you've got money or whatever, then I'm not going to take that real seriously either.
Dressing poorly were the top ways to leave a bad impression. A person's scent was found to be extremely memorable. The overwhelming majority of respondents said they have a more favorable opinion of someone if they didn't have any body odor. 68% said that they actually put a lot of thought into how they smell when going on a date. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean,
I hate to leave the house without my deodorant, and I'm thinking, sometimes I over deodorize. I'm wondering if I should put it on the outside of my clothes, not just on my underarm, but on the outside of my clothes,
so you smell better.
Just so I know
you need some
at
Febreze.
least something. Yeah, like there's something there. The other ones, they said, believe that they know in 15 minutes on a first date where they want to go on a second date, 20 minutes in whether or not they want to go home with someone, and the average person claims they'd end a date after 16 minutes if it was going poorly. Have you ever ended a date when it went poorly?
I don't know if you're being driven.
Have you ever ended one? That's what I'm asking.
No, because they were the driver and I had to wait till the movie was over to get home,
So it was a bad date, but you had to stick around because...
Yeah, or whatever, yeah.
All right, let's finish up the show with things that people predicted.
I had one propose to me within the first 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He proposed to you?
That's the same one who had to take me home on Valentine's Day.
The one with the white suit?
Yep.
Oh, he proposed to you?
Yep, very first date.
So you were already married? You never told me you were married. I'll be darned.
And then a month later, I don't know how much later, then the other one came up and I was like, take me home now.
Take me home.
Yeah.
country roads.
Yeah.
In 1924, Terry, 100 years ago, there's no TVs or cell phones, so they had to do something. So they thought, let's just write these things down to see what it would be like in 2024. Let's see if any of these things
Are true.
came true. And these are the top 10. Are you ready?
Yep.
Number 10 of things people predicted in 1924.
Communication would be better.
It would be like in 2024.
Did anyone predict communication would be better or easier, and travel would be better and easier?
Let's see. Travel. Yeah, there's some travel in here. Number 10, people would think radios were silly and old school. The radio set that was so amazing the first time you put it on, listen will excite laughter among Americans in 2024. So a lot of people think that radios would be silly, be out of date.
Yeah, which
by
they are.
2024, which is they kind of are. Mm-hmm. It's more like phones. Everything's on your phone or computer. Yeah. Number 9, men would stop wearing corsets.
Which they have.
That's true. I think they did that long before the 2024.
Yeah.
Number 8, jazz would be lumped into with classical music.
Which is kind of,
That's kind of true in a way.
I mean, because it depends on the station you're listening to them, you know.
A Russian violinist said that in 1924. Number 7, New York City would have 30 million people and Canada would have 100 million. Well, the real numbers are 8 million in New York, 40 million in Canada. So they must have thought there was going to be some big time population boom in that 100 years. Number 6, we run out of diamonds. So you imagine that? They thought 1924 we'd be out of diamonds by now. And they'd be making synthetic gems out of sugar, which we are.
We are making some, not out of sugar, though, but, you know.
What's that real shiny?
Cubic zirconia.
Cubic zirconia. Mm-hmm. Number 5, concerts would be happening remotely. This one did happen. They predicted bands wouldn't have to tour if they didn't want to. They could do it from home, and we were doing that during COVID.
Yeah.
Number 4, flying clothing. So you would they basically thought that you would wear these suits that we could fly wherever we want. Well, jetpacks do exist, but they're not very common.
Yeah.
They were talking about clothes that could fly. Number 3, traveling to other planets would be easy and common, which we're trying to do.
Yeah.
More successful, not, at least orbiting certain things. Number 2, our legs wouldn't work anymore. But they said by 2024, the muscles in our legs have atrophied. Is that how you say that? Mm-hmm. From never being used because of all the invention of cars. So they were thinking cars were going to, actually take over, which they did. But, is that a little stink bug?
Yeah.
It's a stink bug. Mm-hmm. But they would think our legs would just be motorized everywhere, which even those little
motor
scooters and motor scooters. And the number one thing that they thought would happen in 2024 from 1924, beds would launch kids up onto their feet in the morning. Then a flying bus would pick them up and get them to school in 2 minutes flat. And those are just some of the things.
I bet the kids would like that because they could sleep in later.
Well, I can remember.
Launch me up and have the clothes hanging up there, and I launched right into my clothes on the way.
I can kind of remember when they were talking about flying cars by now.
Yeah. And that still hasn't happened.
And that hasn't happened. We're not flying
You know
cars.
why people are crazy on the roads. Can you imagine being in the air? Then when they cut you off and you hit them, then you're not only, you're on the ground, you've fallen how many feet from the,
Exactly. It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be any better. People
There's too
flying
many
around.
crazy drivers.
All right, there's another episode in the books, and we want to thank you for joining us. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook or Twitter at Just Talking Out Loud. I hope I can have the speak pipe ready to go. I haven't done it yet.
You still haven't done it.
No.
Every time he has a day off, he goes to watch children with me.
Yeah. Watch my grandkids. But
They're fun,
anyway,
though.
They are. We have a new episode every Monday, so don't forget to subscribe. Send it to your friends. Maybe they'll jump on board too. And What else? Subscribe, follow us at Just Talking Out Loud, and we appreciate you listening. Have a let's see. Well, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say something else.
You were going to say what I said.
I almost
Have a
did.
great
Yeah,
week.
I almost did. I didn't.
Yes.
I guess I was thinking about typing. Sometimes I have AI type it out for me.
Oh.
Like I'll put this in and say, "This is what we talked about. Write me up," and it does.
Oh, neat.
So it makes it a lot easier for me to put into the little script that you have for
Yeah,
each episode. So, yeah, don't forget to do that. And you can also contact us at Just Talking Out Loud, or you can put in some things at Spotify. There's a way to talk to us on there. And appreciate you being here, and we're out.
Any comments you have, feel free. Have a great week.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show.